We so lucked out with these actors. The casting process is difficult enough. And now let's throw into it, hey, by the way, you're gonna have to sing ABBA songs, which are not easy to sing.
I'm satisfied, I skip my pride, I beg you dear.
When we met Amanda, we all fell in love. From the moment we first heard her sing The Name of the Game.
Name of the Game is tricky. And what's even worse and what people don't know is I Have a Dream. Because there's one phrase in it, I believe in angels, and it falls on the break of nearly every woman's voice, every young woman's voice. It just sits in a really awkward place. Unless you've got one of those freaky voices that just floats over those difficult notes.
I believe in angels, something good in everything I see.
And thank the Lord we found Amanda who just came in and did it.
Amanda is too young to get married. She looked too young to get married.
He thrills me, honey, honey.
She's someone who, notwithstanding the insanity of their plan, which is laid out for you at the very beginning of the movie, you don't go, oh, for heaven's sake, how naive, how ridiculous. You know, what the hell do you think you're bringing on your mother? You know, do you have no feelings? But you go, oh my goodness, yes.
Honey, honey, nearly kill me,
And she has that completely winning, radiant warmth.
Sometimes I wish that I could freeze the picture and save it from the funny tricks of time slipping through my fingers.
We had, many years ago, received a fan letter from Meryl, and she said how she and her kids had absolutely gone mad when they saw the show on Broadway. And there was no mention of, you know, if you're ever doing a movie, please think of me. But when we went to meet her, and Judy and I were like two hysterical teenage fans, not knowing quite how to behave and which chair to sit in. And she sat down and said, "You're actually asking me to play Donna?" And we said, "Yes." So I'm there, that's it. You know, I'm in.
So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS.
You look around and you realise you've worked with quite a lot of fine actors, but Meryl is one of a kind.
Okay, here's the thing. I love being on my own.
I think there's no actor in the world that has that agility emotionally and intellectually at the same time.
I was always embarrassed about how much praise one could lavish on Meryl Streep, and it's not controversial anymore, and it's just accepted. I think she's got so much nuance, and we just stand there gaping, really. Just wanted to make a small contribution to the wedding.
You are a sweet, lovely lunatic. And you haven't changed one bit.
It's just like a virtuoso taking a piece of music with such fantastic stylings. You just go, wow. And that's what she is. She's a wow every day.
Looking out for another, anyone will do.
We had no set ideas, actually, about who's American, who's English. But on the whole, America has more Tanyas than we do.
Where did you get these?
Husband number 3!
Christine is a sort of consummate professional, brilliantly prepared.
When I heard I got this job, I immediately started doing jazz classes and stretching and working with Anthony. I worked with the guys as often as I could.
And actually try and go through them.
Right on.
Yep. Go through them, go through them, go. That's it. Beautiful. There you are, that's fantastic.
Christine worked so hard. I mean, she spent 3 months, and every day she'd practice. I mean, I've never seen someone work so hard on one routine for so long.
She'd done a lot of homework.
I certainly have thought about a backstory. God knows if ever there was a woman with a backstory with 3 marriages and so many lovers and in and out of divorces and probably rehab. She has money, she doesn't have money, she bounces back. She's one of those women, it's like, you know, I'm still here kind of thing.
I bet you don't remember me. Not with all that plastic surgery.
Julie Walters is a national treasure. I've admired her all my professional life.
Julie came in to meet Phyllida, Judy Kramer and myself because we wanted her to play Rosie. And she said, well, I'll sing for you. We were like, you don't have to. She said, no, I want to. So I just stayed around the piano and we started to take a chance on me. And you knew in 5 seconds. She went, if you change your mind, I went, fine, it's perfect, you can do it.
Take a chance on me.
Sorry.
Bill is an adventurer.
Ahoy there! You guys need a ride to Calicari?
He's the one who is the least fazed by this invitation by someone he hasn't seen for 20 years.
You're Bill Andersson, aren't you? You know, your books are a godsend on dull business trips.
It's all grist to his mill as a creative artist. Stellan is a very larky spirit, very relaxed, very prepared to take on a new idea.
I threw you up, and you don't let go of my hand there.
No, pull you up.
So you can just whack me up.
Stellan knows no fear. That's what I love about Stellan. Stellan just sings. He'll just make noise.
Whoa, 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 Waterloo. Finally facing my Waterloo.
It's the most fabulous thing when you hear it. And joyful as well. It's so joyful of Stellan.
Take it now or leave it. Now is all we get. Nothing promised or regret.
The phone rang one night and they said you've been offered ABBA, Meryl Streep. My father had just passed away that week. And, his name was Bill Carmichael. And I went to see the show the next night. And I sat in the theater and I realized I didn't know who I was playing. And this guy came out and said, my name's Carmichael, Sam Carmichael. And I thought, it can only be that character. And that's who I play, Sam Carmichael.
Here's to us, one more toast, and then we'll pay the bill.
Piers worked so hard. And when you hear his voice, you hear Tom Waits in there, you hear David Bowie, you hear the Irish folk singer, and it's all there.
Where are those happy days? They seem so hard to find. I try to reach for you, but you have closed your mind.
Colin's playing Harry, and so in some way the archetypal Englishman.
Now, I may look like I'm pondering my securities, but in reality, I'm trekking across some remote corner of the planet. Well, you should try it for real sometime. No, sadly, I'll never be the spontaneous adventurer.
Everybody comes to this island and they have a sort of rebirth, and he finds his wild side. Colin is just a consummate screen actor, a great character actor, a fabulous comedian.
Don't worry about us. Bill here is used to roughing it and
Harry, I'm spontaneous. Spontaneous.
He sometimes got a bit cross with me when I asked him to sing and dance at the same time, but we usually got through it.
When one is so bad at something that there is absolutely no hope whatsoever of being able to achieve anything at all, of any level, you can't really be frightened. I thought they didn't hire John Travolta, you know, they've got me and Pierce and Stellan. So I just thought, well, you're going to get what you're given.
I've been involved musically with a lot of films. I've never seen actors deliver the goods like these actors do.